UK media say Chinese people love to invest in the UK. Where does this passion come from? If you think it is because of the stable economy and a stable law and a regulatory system in this country, then what is this passion like now, following the confusing Brexit and the lurking second referendum for Scotland? Also, is entrepreneurship still promising and well supported, or is it suffering from the confusion of Brexit as well? Let's bear those questions in mind and take a look at this 2017 launch of China-UK Entrepreneurship Competition in Newcastle. This competition not only brings one-stop fundraising opportunity for young entrepreneurs, but also sheds more light on investment trends between China and the UK. The 9th China-UK Entrepreneurship Competition attracted representatives from schools, commercial areas, and the local councils who attended the meeting, aiming to seek more potential cooperation among China-UK startups.
细心来找的时候，其实发现咱们很多华人其实在英国也是做很多很前端的这样的一些研究，完全不亚于本地的英国人的他们这样的一些研究能力，所以我更希望今年可以看到更多的这样一些技术性更强的，然后更具有这样广阔市场的这样的一些项目。
我觉得 healthcare 肯定是最重要的啊，英国的 healthcare 应该是非常非常强的 ，biotech、life science 都非常非常强。健康问题啊，大同小异，当然每一个国家有不同的这个特点啊，比如说在中国肺部的这个发病率比较高一些，在这边可能比如说糖尿病会多一些，但是呢有很多的 overlap 在里边，所以在这方面上我觉得做 cross-border 的 innovation 是非常非常棒的。那么同时呢，另一点就是关于数字科技，那么比如说这个 AI 这一方面上，比如说我们看到那个 Zero Light 是非常非常棒的。
Chinese investors do not spend their money out of affection for Britain. There are money to make. However, the latest Standard & Poor's report shows that the UK economy has been losing momentum 2 months into 2017. Possibilities of losing the EU single market and the economic slowdown seem to be much of concern now for China-UK joint ventures. Where can Chinese investors find their confidence now?
脱欧其实影响的是你做海外市场这一部分。那么我们很多选手就是说，他刚开始的时候，他肯定是要先在英国做好他的产品，然后之后再来思考我怎么去扩展到别的国家，扩展到别的市场。
对他们来说是一个很大的需要考虑的问题，比如说一些 European 的 money 不太好过来了。脱欧所带来的影响，首先是金融上的影响，他们要有针对性的做一些准备。那么其次呢是市场的影响。那么假如说脱欧真正的这个降临，那么我们知道英国是一个岛国，大部分的企业都需要到其他的国家去发展自己的业务，拓展自己的业务，所以是不是除了欧盟之外，也可以多考虑一些其他的国家？
In this country, whether you voted for it or against it, we have to get on with it. In my particular case, I'm involved in clothing of an industry that collapsed and lost all the skills. So now I'm looking for investment, but I'm looking for financial investment, but I'm also looking for investment in skills, which I think Chinese companies will bring because they're very good at clothing manufacture.
中国有全球的一个影响力，中国来跟欧盟谈判，其实刚才你提到这一点，其实很重要的，就是说肯定也比英国一个国家跟欧盟谈判更好。所以说中英合作其实是完全可以针对第三方市场的。英国方面呢，应该甄别一些真正是过来合作的一些人啊。中国呢也不乏有一些投资人呢他可能过来之后呢就把别人的技术给拿走了，这种情况呢任何一个国家可能都会防范的。那么如果他合作的对方也是跟英国人他的价值观是一样的，能够理解他的价值观，两边答应，对吧？以后不是把你的技术完全或者你的产品完全的剥离出来，然后我们去山寨一个，而是我们永久性的形成一个联盟。其实我们看 Apple 和 Foxconn 很好的模式，Foxconn 有所有的技术。为什么他没有说，我会生产 iPhone 6了，我为什么我把它改成 F phone 我就开始卖了，对不对？其实呢，这是他们遵守商业规则。
Among the voices for Brexit, one of the loudest one is, it's finally our time to focus on our very own business and let go of EU control, which is more like a signal from SMEs, small and medium-sized enterprises in the UK. Okay, as for doing businesses in this uncertainties plastered UK, to what degree can we believe that large companies might think twice, and it is those SMEs who are more likely to take off? And what does that mean for Chinese entrepreneurs?
From operating in my sector for all of my life, basically, I've never seen any help from the EU or the EU Commission. It's only hindrance, really. I appreciate what they do or what they think they do or did, but it's been of no real value to my sector. And I think this is almost like an escape from the stuff that's been holding the sector back. I think you'll see a big resurgence in the UK clothing industry now.
Well, you're asking the question about how large companies overseas what their decisions will be with respect to the UK. I mean, my own personal view is that won't be unduly affected unless their business has important links into Europe in which things like tariffs become a significant issue. There's a good case to say that some of those companies may well take advantage of that particular opportunity that comes their way. Regulation costs money, but sometimes regulation is good regulation. Tariffs and all of the things like the customs arrangements, to unpick those would be extraordinarily costly and wouldn't be wanted by any British company that I'm aware of. So a lot of effort will go in over the next 2 years to try to make sure that we're not trading at a serious disadvantage. So those kind of regulations are good regulations, but we can all pick up the kind of regulations on farming products that refer to things like straight bananas and square carrots.
As Alexander Bell said, when one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Amidst the Brexit ceremony, projecting a specific entrepreneurship plan comes far more realistic than worrying about the economic weakness. Chinese entrepreneurs are trying to say that the UK remains a rich land for talents. This long-standing entrepreneurship competition is just a tiny look at the future.